So in this video we're going to be considering currency exchange rates. So I've just looked up on the internet, 4th of August 2023, so today's date, £1 sterling is 1.16 euros, which is 1.28 United States dollars. Okay, so what we want to do is to use those exchange rates to convert each of these amounts into the different currencies. Now, in order to save time, some of these calculations, yes, could be done. I could do by hand, but I'm just going to use a calculator for all of these, okay? And the convention that I'm going to do is I'm going to round all of our answers to 2 decimal places. Now, rounding to a certain number of decimal places is going to be in the next section. So if you do need checking up on that, then you can look ahead. So let's start this off then. Okay, so first of all, just to make it clear, this is the pound sterling symbol, this is the symbol for euros, and this is the symbol for United States dollars. Okay, so first of all, we know that £1 sterling is 1.16 euros. Okay, so £1 sterling is 1.16 euros. What we want is £10.99 in euros. Okay, so the way that you want to think about this is, how do I get from this line to this line? On the left-hand side, we're going from £1 to £10.99. So I need to multiply that by £10.99, or 10.99, I should say, which means that you must do the same on the right-hand side. I need to multiply the 1.16 by 10.99. So 1.16 times by 10.99, and my calculator is giving me 12.7484. Now you want to round this to 2 decimal places, so this will be 12.75. So 12.75 euros. Now if you do this online on a currency converter, the conversions that you've got here, the exchange rates, have been rounded themselves. Okay, so there's going to be more decimal places to the right than you might be able to see. So if you plug this in, you may get something slightly different to this, because of the number of decimal places that are actually shown. Okay, so just to be clear. But actually doing it, in a paper, in an exam paper, if it said £1 sterling is 1.16 euros, then yeah, this would be your correct answer. Okay, so don't worry on that side. So now we want to find 20 euros in pounds. Okay, so let's go back to this. £1 we know is 1.16 euros. So what I want us to think about is, how can we get to €1? Okay, so in order to get to €1, then I need to divide the 1.16 euros by 1.16. Now I've got to do whatever I do to the right hand side, I've got to do the same to the left hand side, and vice versa. So I'm going to do £1, and I'm going to divide that by 1.16. So 1 divided by 1.16 is 25 over 29. So this is 25/29ths of a pound. Okay? But I want 20 euros. So I want 20 euros. So I'm going to multiply the right-hand side now by 20 to get from 1 to 20. So I must do the same to the left-hand side. So I multiply my answer by 20 and I get 500 over 29. Now I want to turn that into a decimal, so that's 17.241, etc. Now you need to round that to 2 decimal places, so that will be £17 and 24 pence. Okay? Right. So that's our method. Now for our next one, we've got £50 in US dollars. Now we know that £1 is $1.28. Now if I want £50, to go from £1 to £50, I need to multiply by 50. So I need to do the same to the right-hand side. So 1.28 times by 50 is 64. So this is $64. Okay? Right. So now, for number 4, I want $100 in pounds. So the first thing I would want to do is work out what $1 is in pounds. So I need to divide the right-hand side by 1.28 in order to get there. So I need to do the same to the left-hand side. 1 divided by 1.28 is 25 over 32 of a pound. But I need $100, third time lucky, $100. So I need to multiply the right-hand side by 100 to get the $100. So I need to multiply the left-hand side by 100. So multiplied by 100, I get 625 over 8, so I convert that into a decimal, and I get £78 and then 125. Now I'm going to round that to 2 decimal places, so that's going to be £78 and 13 pence. Right. Okay. I'll leave that there for the moment. The last one is $60 in euros. So we have a conversion of 1.16 euros is $1.28. Now, my tactic has been to get £1 is equal to how many euros? €1 is equal to how many pounds? £1 is how many dollars? $1 is how many pounds? So I want to work out what $1 is how many euros. So I want $1 is how many euros. So I need to divide the right-hand side by 1.28. So I need to do the same to the left-hand side. So 1.16 divided by 1.28. My calculator is giving me 29 over 32, and that's euros. I want $60. So I need to multiply the right-hand side by 60. So I'm going to do precisely the same to the left-hand side. So times by 60, my calculator is giving me 435 over 8, which is 54.375 euros. So I want to round that to 2 decimal places, and we get 54.38 euros.